Right? Shalom.
Wow.
You want to give God praises and glory to the
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakam Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles, a great milestone, and rule well. Peace and blessing to the brethren for this word in sincerity and truth. Right, this is a few brethren from James Trinidad. I Brother Laman, Brother Kwada,
Kwam.
Kwaman, Brother Nawad. Right, and we basically went on that video based off of the famous Footlocker advertisement right now, which is a spiritual video. You know, a few brothers did few videos of fight, right? And the spiritual aspect we really look at in the video is how the Jakes and them more or less is only the majority is Jakes who more or less like they're really unaware, they're not really interested in what is going on, right? The so-called alien, which is what was called UFO, you know, an IFO, right? The Lord's Chariot. You know, and the statement they are using biblical greatness, right? And the first piece that comes to mind is Isaiah 63 and 4, and Isaiah 34 and 8.
This is Isaiah 63 and verse 4. It says, 63 and verse 4, it says, Thou shalt no more be termed.
63 and 4.
Isaiah 63 and 4, it says, For the day of vengeance is in my heart,
The opinion is in my hand, right?
and the year of my Redeemer is come.
Redeemer, right? Yahushai. Right? Because you know what, we only see them UFOs, them chariots in the sky. And as you can see in the video, the advertisement, you know, they're playing up more like fireballs or whatever the case may be. Right? You know, like destruction, but the scripture say, Jacob will not be saved in that time as Jacob travels. Right? And you know, some people might look at it as the Jakes and them being carnal, but in the spiritual side it is, hey, come like they are the elect, and they don't worry because why? They are greatness, they are redeemers rich. You know what I mean?
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 3. Are we going to? It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yes, when you hear about, when you see uproars and all these things that are, like how them Jake was in the video, that is how we will be calm, right? The scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, right? And they put it in that aspect, wisdom and knowledge is the stability. Like in the video, that is how we will be. You know what I mean?
Let me just jump up to verse 2, but that was the point I was looking for. It says, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest shall begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, to make it every time when you go to redeem his people.
Because that is, let me see, that is how the CNO, we see all the IFOs now. You understand? Because why? The year of Israel to be redemption. The year of Israel redemption is near. Because what the scripture say? The scripture say the seers. Why you call them the seers, which is the prophet? Because they're seeing it coming to pass. You understand?
Something here. This is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. It says, And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is your salvation nearer than we believe.
now is the salvation nearer than we believe. Because we see in the signs. Right? Even the way the world feeling right now, it's feeling different. Right? It's feeling like hey, the Most High right?
Yeah.
Because the Most High, basically, the scripture tells you that the Most High presence is felt on the earth within all the things that was created. And the way the world feeling now, you're feeling like hey, something up. The time name. You understand? But 2/3 now. Because they're not looking for the signs, but the prophets looking and seeing.
Right, this is Luke 21 and 28. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Yeah.
Are we that higher? Are we from verse 25?
And
Right. Are we from 25? This is Luke 21 and 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nation, and perplexity. And perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Man's heart failing them, as they were seen in the video, in the commercial. Man's heart failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things being to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption is your nigh. God, so yeah. When you see these things happening, right? As you see in the ad, in the commercial, you know the ones who was doing the works of the Lord, right? The ones who know, right, about the so-called UFOs. We will be rejoicing while everybody got this campaign and running, right?
So that it now come to me in a sense here too. The video where the Jakes and them was watching, basically seeing everybody running wild and it was calm. You know, they was moving like the zombies, and them had no effect on them, so to say.
Nothing did have any effect on them.
It was basically at rest.
At rest, yeah. You hear what they say? They say the weak of greatness. You understand?
Yeah, because the cracker tell them the world is going to end.
Yeah.
Say yeah, the world going to end, but a week of greatness is beginning.
Two precepts here. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 41. Verse 8, jumping to verse 14. It says, but thou, O Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Jumping 10 and then to 14. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee, be not dismayed, for I am your power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Yeah, amen of the Lord. Who word of the Lord? Promise of the Lord. The Lord said, go ye are free. He will strengthen us. And that was there was a shrink 40. There was a shrink 40 up there. Right? It was just calm. You gotta see. And that's how the elect, the chosen men will be in that day, they will be calm. Right? They will be say that same thing that man say. You see the way we're on it. And they will be saying that too. You know what? Yeah, great.
Salam. It says, fear not, thou womb Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
Alright, this is the book of Sirach 34. I read from 13. It says, the spirit of those that fear Yahweh shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth Yahweh shall not fear nor be afraid. for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth Yahweh, to whom doeth he look, and whom is his strength. For the eyes of Yahweh are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon.
And the scripture say, he will defend you in 6 troubles, you in 7. Also, one last time in time of Jacob's trouble, when going through hell or other cases, when the Most High would have saved them, the King David sing Psalms 91. He said, the Lord said, with long life will I uphold him. You understand? Because he has known my name and I will show my salvation.
On the next time, we will show you that confidence, that faith. Like, hey, yeah, we cool, we go on, the Lord come to save you, yeah? That's spiritual aspect now. That's spiritual side.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7 on down to verse 13. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right? Time of Jacob.
But
Time of Jacob trouble, but who will be saved out of it? You want the elect. You want to be elect. Right?
it says, for it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will loose thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
You have break that yoke, that chain from off your neck, that bond. That even symbolize what? The slavery, the bondage, right? We get an Esau. We get an Esau at the bottom at that time, right? That will be the end of Esau kingdom.
But they shall serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. For I am with thee, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicine. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins will increase. You understand? So, jump into verse 17. It says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Right? So, hey, the Most High with this promise, and hey, if anybody have an ear to hear, the see the Most High say, we make our end of all the other nations that is scattered us. He's not going to scatter, he's not going to destroy Israel. Right? Because,
The sons of Jacob shall not be consumed.
you know, so the Most High saying, hey, that salvation is for Israel. That's why in the video, hey, you feel like, hey, this is the week of greatness. This is when, you know, we going and do. This is when we going and be on top. You know, we have to run around and say the world is ending, because we've been prophesying that for the longest while. We know what coming.
Right.
So we're not going and get caught with our pants on as the precept that the brother read. You know, we in light. Truth is running darkness. You know, yeah.
Alright.
So,
This is the book of the three holy children, right? In verse 23 it says, and the king's servants that put them in ceased not to make the oven hot with rosin, pitch stone, and small wood, so that the flame streamed forth above the furnace 49 cubits, and it passed through and burned those Chaldeans that formed about the furnace. But the angel of Yahweh came down into the oven together with Azarias and his fellows, and smote the flame of the fire out of the oven, and made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist, whistling wind, so that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. And that goes back to the men who fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We don't need to, as the brother said, we don't need to scurry around like cockroach, but the world will end. All we had to do is put we trust and we faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because A, that God is mighty and enough to save his people.
Well, so because he is not sure.
That's right.
What we said there. This is Job chapter 5, verse 1 verse 20. Well, I want to quote what you said before. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. The scripture said, the Most High encamp around them that fear him.
That's right.
Right? So, once you put your trust and your faith in the Most High, and do the right things that you ought to do, hey, you'll be fed.
Isaiah 34:8, it says, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. Right, so the year of recompense, the year of payback. Right? So Zion, the Lord's monument, the ones who are deceived, elect ones. So Zion will be deceived.
Alright, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth.
So yeah, that is what the men of greatness who have been doing, starting with the elders and the apostles all we don't. We speaking people prophecy. Right? So those who are that ear to hear and they understand the preaching that we preach, they will be calm in that day because they already know what will come in. But
Reading on, it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
right, and it's already written in P1. Right? They've used the collection of books. That will go.
Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, Red Sea for King Alfred plan, Project Nubido, all these things that the so-called white man, the UN, and the elites have planned for the house of Israel, which is the Negroes, Latinos, and natives. They don't be afraid, right? When everybody else will not be running around, frightened, hey, the Most High will not protect you, well.
Reading on, it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Alright? So that
Right? From verse 4 it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
No.
No.
All the young people were dying young people.
Yeah.
To the food.
And basically, you see the destruction coming and running around and helter-skelter is really unfruitful. You understand? Because as the brother brought out with their own wisdom and knowledge and the stability of the time. How do you get wisdom and knowledge through the scriptures and the Most High God? This is what telling you what is to come. You understand?
And then the scripture says, perfect love casts out fear. That love should just say, to love you, keep my commandment. If you have that perfect love, that fear, you'll be mingle in there.
That's
We choose sin, our fear has come about.
scripture say cast out of the overconfidence and inside, and remember you work on love. So if it is that you're doing this, you're supposed to look up to the heavens with confidence.
Um,
You don't lose five.
Verse 5, it says, Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the earth, the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Like and as where you'll see with the put up that ad. Means death, destruction, places on fire, chariots, so it even show me like him up and man saying what he left. So kind of tell Makazan was say basically what he said was he left. What he said? Yeah. Really so when he keep on listening he left. He show what that he left going and get people. We can read this is for him, he left and no size right. Somebody else.
whether that one a foot locker or a shoe locker or a sandals.
The scripture say put on the sandals out. The sandals out.
Dressed with righteousness, helmet of salvation, shield of faith.
Like that, so will it.
Yeah, but
A counter-light.
Like that.
I can't remember which was right now. I'll do this by the way. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21 and 22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughters of Edom. Right? Which Edom is the so-called white man. Right? Mr. E. That dwelleth in the land of Uz. Right? Which is America. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself great. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So that time is our aim. Because I always say, when we see all hell break loose, that is when we're going to start to rejoice. When Egypt got took down, we think the Israelites was rejoicing when Babylon got taken down. When Assyria got taken down, hey, Tobit rejoice. You have a quick set. Hey, let me bring that in Habakkuk.
But just to draw this before you go, again, you said, the scripture say it is our righteous thing to see the fall of your enemy. Understand? And we know with all these Jacob's trouble and all these things coming into play, that is just the beginning and see the fall of the enemy. Understand?
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3 and verse. Habakkuk chapter 3 and verse. I'll start at verse 15. It says, Thou didst walk through the sea with thine horses. Right? Sea represents people, horses, the chariots on the inside. Right? It says, through the heat of great waters. When I heard, my belly trembled, my lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered into my bones, and I trembled in myself, that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he cometh up unto the people, he will invade them with his troops. Although the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vines, the labor of the olive shall fail, and the field shall yield no meat. The flock shall be cut off from the fold, and there shall be no herd in the stores. Yet I will rejoice in Yahweh Shem Shai. I will joy in the power of my salvation. Yahweh Shem Shai is my strength, and he will make my feet like hinds feet. Right? That shoes. And he will make me and he will make me to walk upon my high places, to the chief singer of my string instrument. Right.
Ephesians 6 and 13, it says, Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil days. In the evil days. And having done all to stand, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Which will be like a soldier.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because if my daddy helmet, but you know, your shield, yeah, full gears.
What about the flag jacket?
Yeah, full gears.
Your flag, what do I mean? One year the head gear, you got head shot.
Plenty darts will be coming.
Yeah.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 14, and start at verse 12. And when Anna, his mother, was dead, he buried her with his father. But Tobias departed with his wife and children to Ecbatana, to Raguel, his father-in-law, where he became old with honor, and he buried his father and mother-in-law honorably, and he inherited their substance. And his father took Tobit, and he died at Ecbatana in Media, being 127 years old. But before he died, he heard of the destruction of Nineveh, which is ancient Assyria. And Assyria is basically, when you go through scriptures, Assyria also goes back to modern day America, right? Which was taken by Nebuchadnezzar and Assyrius, and before his death he rejoiced over Nineveh. So yeah, that is why you have to be rejoicing when you see this place crumbling, because why? Because you see and put that in. You know? The Lord said, "Oh, that way is thy sting." You know, you're going to conquer that, you're going to conquer all our enemies. You're going to be calm and cool. You know, starting it might be frightening, but when we see them try and say, we're going to be pumping for some, even all places say, yeah, about sure and sure.
I'm thinking, this is Psalms 102 and verse 13. It says, "Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her, yea, the set time is come."
If I may say, that is why the Lord already what he meant to be food moves for you and get life to easy. Because if you being like these Edomites and them storing up food, what is easy. When the day of trouble come, that is hard, you wouldn't know how to live, how to survive.
Like doomsday preppers.
Yeah.
Them know how to, them totally know how to feed in the scriptures. Yeah, because them prepping, them stocking up.
They stocking up food?
Yeah, and who plant, who have all these seeds, these plants. You know the, yeah, call it. You know, all the plants in the world now, for when that doomsday reach and the next thing comes, they start at the plant and we populate and whatever it is.
Because they're trying to go back into that Noah
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
spirit.
They lack faith.
They had to have what they had to give the most high the strength in your feet and your trust in him.
They believe in the scripture, don't they?
Yeah. Understand? Because if you don't have no faith and no trust in the most high, you don't understand.
But they believe it will have a doomsday. Know something coming.
But if I may say, they know something coming, but they have no faith in the most high. You understand? Because them basically had a faith in themselves. You understand?
The thing they go weather that storm.
Yeah. Because I see that on series called The 100. You understand? I see that. Where the had on a bomb kind of prep all kind of Russians and things going to survive.
The weather that storm.
Yeah.
They feel that touch like some little canned food and water. You guys will go and save them, but we will not save it in my. Hey, you law can save it, scripture say. It's through faith. with the law will and save you. You know? You gotta put your trust and you only more side because hey, you don't know if you're gonna get saved. You know what I mean? That is not certainty you know what I mean? You gotta be hope. You gotta do it hey. Like that they be world never seen before.
But that's something clear here. This is Luke 6, I'll read from verse 23. It says, Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye shall receive your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
He talking to the more or less even to them, to the rich, the so, right? Yeah, they prepare all of them, right? They are the ones who fill, who are full.
Yeah, because if you the prep with back up to be
That's
able
the
to
got money.
have money. You know what I mean? So, we need my money to build a proper house. But there's a going to be prepping. To buy food, get in the house to buy food here. You buy food and store any food anymore.
Just get passage to work is special.
Because I see something where make me realize that these Edomites is who, these Edomites and these rich now, right, of the other nations is who's throwing up the food for Jake. Because it have times where you will see the throwing away food stuff. Right now we're in 2019 and the throwing away food stuff is quite 2015 and 2014. And it's showing you that these are the ones that's storing up the food. You understand? And also they know that they're doing that to their own hurt too. You gotta have jakes working on the houses, seeing all that they have in the place. So when in the ghettos become extremely hard, no food, no water, they already feel going on.
Hey, you will handle, hey, because what? You Edomites are considered as the daughter of Babylon. Right? And scripture say when you shall see still the churches, you will and the churches meet you. And you, hey, ancient Babylon had a king, I think it was King Baladan, alright, when he came to Hezekiah, the king of Judah in that time, he showed his servants the whole kingdom of Israel and the riches and the wealth of Israel. And the Most High sent Isaiah the prophet to King Hezekiah and say, hey, what will you show him? Say everything. Say, alright, but they show him everything. They go with everything. You understand?
Yeah.
So we going to do the same thing unto you. We going to go with everything. But we are asking to be hungry. We're not look for food, not rice alone.
Hey, you're going to spoil Egypt.
That's right.
We even spoiling Egypt.
Make sure I work with some saw something for you guys. Anything else? That was edifying towards the roof for the elect. Right? Giving out places on our royalty.
Our Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Ruach
All honors to the elders and the apostles of great God, so that shall be doing well, sanctification, teach and everyone, and the academic official, this reading sincerity and truth shall one.